We're pursuing this initiative to find ways to align our infrastructure projects more beneficially with environmental processes so that we can create greater value in the delivery of services to society overall, whether or not those services are engineering services or societal benefits that are derived through recreation or other means, in addition to ecosystem services, support for species and habitats and communities and ecosystems. I think all countries are using more or less the same palette or portfolio of options for managing flood risks. I think what we're examining now through engineering with nature or building with nature is ways of combining these options, whether they're structural measures such as levees or seawalls, or non-structural measures such as managed realignment or raising structures in place, evacuation plans, with natural and nature-based processes or nature-based solutions. How we can use landscape features like beaches and dunes or wetlands and reefs as a way of providing more benefit from our investment in infrastructure to address flood risk, to provide more resilience, not only for our engineered systems, but also for the communities that those systems are intended to serve. So in the context of fear, one objective that we all seek is how to extend the life of our conventional infrastructure investments, whether that's a levee or a dike or a seawall or some other barrier system. And I believe that natural systems can be used to help support and actually extend the life of these, in many cases, expensive, right, investments in conventional or hard infrastructure. So I believe that the landscape features themselves can help support and provide real flood risk reduction benefit when used properly and when we understand the engineering performance that can be provided by these kinds of features. But in combination with conventional measures like dikes, I believe landscape features can actually extend the useful life, in fact, even potentially reduce the long-term maintenance costs associated with managing those systems. I think one of the highlights of FEAR and other such efforts is to bring together the multiple disciplines and practices and to reach beyond organizational boundaries, which sometimes interfere with us making progress, right? To work with social scientists and engineers and scientists together on these problems, because these problems are challenging. They're difficult, but there are great opportunities, I think, that we can take advantage of and great value that can be produced through the collaboration of these diverse teams.